Hi lovelies, these are the measurements we are making use of for the flea top. Now we're going to get the shoulder, which is 12, and added extra half inch. I got the bust line, this is the waistline. So whatever I got there, I put it at the bust line. And I added extra, I took my measurement and added extra 2 inches allowance. This is the waistline. Took my measurement, added 2 inches allowance. At the hip line, and I'm connecting the lines. At the hip line, I divided by 4, added my 2 inches allowance. Remember, all measurements have been divided by 4 except the shoulder. I connected the lines. I connected the shoulder to meet the bust. This is the armhole. Now we're getting the neckline. The neck width is going to be 3 inches. The depth 3.5. So I'm going to give a square. I'm going to connect it in form of square. And I'm using my armhole curve to rule the line. This is a U neckline. If you want a V neckline, you can make it this way. But I want mine to be a U neckline. So I came down by ½ inch, connected it to the shoulder. I'm making use of remote. I don't have a straight ruler. I got the midpoint of the armhole, so I can be able to go in by ½ inch for the front only. If you watch my previous video, I've already explained the reason we go in by ½ inch. So I'm connecting the armhole line. At the hem of the flay, I need to go up by 1 inch in order not to have, for it to have a pointed edge. So I'm cutting off the pointed edge, but it's not going to affect the full length. The end for the front part, we're done cutting the front part, placing the front on top of the back pattern to draft out the back pattern. Now we are concentrating at the neckline. I'm making use of 8 inches for the back depth, and I want to notch the neck width. So it's time to cut out using the front to trace out the back. Now it's time to cut out the ½ inch I went down by. So this is how you cut out the V neckline, and I'm making use of U neckline, so I'm cutting out my U neckline. Now it's time to cut out the ½ inch. Remember, I didn't cut it out before placing it on the back pattern. This is how the front looks. Now let's concentrate on the back neckline. If you want to have a V neckline, this is how you... This is my V neckline. If you want to make yours U neckline, you can. But I want to make use of V neckline. I'm cutting out. This is 2 inches zipper allowance for the back. 2 inches. Now it's time to split it open. The back part is going to be into 2, while the front part remains 1. So this is how it looks. And this is the front part. Now let's cut out the second flay. This is how the first flay is. Now let's talk about the second flay. Now I need to get out my ½ inch, which is my half length, which is 11 inches. I'm adding extra 1 inch for joining with the flay. So I'm going to cut out this flay out. This is the first flay, so we are going to cut the second flay. I'm going to cut this out to where I can be able to cut the second flay. So we call this one half length. This is half length. Yeah. Folding my fabric by 2, front side facing each other, and I'll fold it again by 4. Remember, when cutting the flay, if you want to have pleating at the flay side, you can times your waist measurement by 5 or by 4, but I don't want pleating. I want to cut exactly my waist measurement. So I'm just going to add 2 inches for my zipper allowance, and that's all. So the waist measurement is 24, yeah, plus 2 inches for zipper, and I'm going to divide it by 4. It gave me 6.5. I'm using 4 inches to rotate it round to see if it's going to give me exactly 6.5. If it doesn't, I will extend it. So I measured it to confirm it's up to 6.5, and yeah, it is up to 6.5. I'm connecting the lines. So the full length is 16 inches plus 2 inches folding allowance, which is going to give us 18 inches. And we are going to take off the half length, which is 11 inches. Remember, the half length is 11 inches. We're going to take it out because we've already cut it out. And we are going to place the full length, which is 18 inches. Marking the 18 inches, I'll bring down my tape to measure what it is and take it down. So it gave me 7 inches. I'm taking all the way around the same way we took the waist measurement. So this is the full length of the top now. I'm connecting the lines all the way around. It's time to cut out. And this is how it looks. I'm going to split it open. So this is going to serve as the zipper side. This is how it looks. Now let's pin the flay to the front part of the half length and see how it looks. Let's assume we've joined the top, the both back and front together, and then we are trying to pin it to sew the flay now. Let's see how it looks. This is how beautiful it looks. Just take a look at this. You can actually make this for yourself if you can pay close attention to this tutorial. It's looking all beautiful. So we call this peplum top. Yeah. See how beautiful it looks. Try these and post it in the comment section. Please share, comment, follow the page and like. It's all looking beautiful. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you have any other style you want me to cut, you can just post it just comment it in the comment section, and I will cut the style. I'm here to teach you all for free, so feel free to comment. Thank you.